good.
Awesome. All right. Looks like everyone that wanted a trekking pole grabbed one, so we're gonna get moving. We're gonna make our way this direction. Hey guys, so does any of you know the name of the glacier that we're walking around on today? Mead. Yep, that's right. M-E-A-D-E. We're on the Mead Glacier today. Now, how glaciers are formed. So glaciers are not water that got frozen, but in fact snow that was compressed. So up in what's called the Juneau ice field, about 15 miles up that way, because of its elevation, it gets snow almost year round, and that snow doesn't really melt. So every year more snow gets piled on top of itself, and due to its own weight, it gets compressed and compacted down, squeezing out anything that's not a water molecule and creating really dense ice. It takes about 100 feet of snow to turn into just 1 foot of glacier ice.
Wow.
So dense, in fact, scientists have deemed it a rock. Now we're standing on about 1,000 feet thick of ice.
Wow.
But if we walked up to that ice field at its thickest, it's a little over a mile thick.
Wow.
Pretty crazy. And putting that in perspective, that Juneau ice field is about the size of the state of Rhode Island. So it's pretty massive. And it feeds about 150 different glaciers. One of those glaciers being the Mead. Another one is the Mendenhall Glacier in Juneau. Have you guys been to Juneau yet on your trip?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you liked it, you could actually walk there from here just solely on ice.
Sure.
You can't drive to our... It would take us about 2 weeks.
Ow!
Yeah.
Yeah, we saw the Mendelsohn.
The Mendenhall.
Mendenhall, right.
Exactly. Yeah, there's no road into our capital of Juneau, but there's an ice highway there. Very Alaskan fashion. Now, we're going to go check out some really cool features behind me. They are what are called moulins, which in French, moulin translates to mill, because that's how they're formed, is ice is melting into water, flows down valley, finds a little imperfection in the ice, and starts milling away at that imperfection. So they're basically just holes in the ice, but they really showcase the brilliant blue color that you think of when you think of glacier ice. And that blue is happening because those water molecules are so closely compacted together. It's only the blue light that refracts back at you. As soon as the ice hits the elements, hits the sun, it turns to this white color that we're seeing on the surface, which is called rotten ice. So I really like to show the place the moulins because you get to see that brilliant blue. But I want us to be cautious. They are holes in the ground, so be respectful of the edges and careful as you're looking into them, okay? Moulin. And then you follow that crack down, you'll see another one right over here.
If you were to fall down in that, there's no way out.
I mean, I'm trained to be able to get you out of that.
Long
So ideally, I'd be able to get you.
Up and over here.
But we have some wider ones. That's the next one that we're going to look at.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Jeez.
And all of you guys, you can follow me on over. Next one's right there, you guys can check out.
It's in there.
And I'll have you hold off right here for now. As close as I want you to get down.
Okay, gotcha.
So our biggest moulin that we're going to check out is right behind me. But it is our biggest one, so we're going to approach this one a little bit differently than the others. This one, Keegan and I are going to get set up on the sides of the moulin. You're going to come to us one at a time. We're going to put your hand on your shoulder or on your arm, just to help stabilize you as you take a look over the edge. I do not want to crowd this moulin. This one is potentially a few hundred feet deep. So we're going to do a little extra precaution with this one, okay? All right, so you can come around this way, and then one to Keegan, one to me.
How is it?
It's a big hole, and
Big hole.
I would not want to fall in it.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm not gonna look in it.
Oh God. I'll show you the picture. Jack, bring that picture over here. Huh? Bring that picture.
Yeah. Let me see it.
Let him see. He's not going to look down.
Let me see.
Chance you don't come back out. Yeah. We are trained in crevasse rescue, so we would attempt it. But so what would you use? Ropes and stuff? Yeah. So we've got 8-inch ice screws. So we put 4 ice screws in, and then we connect all of those with some rope, and then we put one rope all down connected to that one spot, and then we lower down in. Attach a harness to you, attach you to us, both you guys back up.
So I would imagine you've had training to do that. Have you ever needed to use it?
Not in an emergency situation. We practice pretty frequently, and then sometimes we just go ice climbing, so we'll set up the anchor and then go down into it just for fun. But never for any emergencies. Not that I tell you, even if we did.
Well, okay. Check it out, Bodie. I saw a picture.
Grab the shoulder, you got the smaller one here, and then you can come out on this patch of ice, look down into the big one.
Pretty blue.
Oh yeah, very blue. A lot of different textures in there as well.
It's not interesting, I checked it out. It's just blue, that's all.
Blue hole.
Poughkeepsie North. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Wow, that's funny. No stuff in there anyway.
Well, I grew up in, it's Metro North Line.
Thirsty, man.
She'll tell us when we can drink water, so.
A lot of colleges don't use their own. They don't.
Yeah. Fuck, that'll say yeah to. Oh shit.
There's actually ice all up underneath it, and so we'll hear, like, people think it's the ice cracking off or like breaking open, but it's usually rock slides coming down.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was thinking about it.
BMW I-7.
What?
Apparently everyone wasn't done looking in. I thought everyone was.
Wow.
They'll catch up. Is there like salt in this? It's just H2O molecules, it's just water.
What is this here?
It's called glacial silt. It's all of the debris and rocks that got grinded down on the sides of the mountain as the glacier moved past, and then it just gets blown in from the wind. So it's just the surface level. It's not within the ice at all. So I talked a little bit about how glaciers are formed up in that ice field. because of that, there is still ice being created, but it's a pretty insignificant amount in comparison to our losses. We are a receding glacier because we're losing more ice than we're making, and we're losing ice in 3 ways. One way is going to be through calving, so the big hunks of ice that break off the toe end of our glacier. We lose an average of about 400 feet every year due to calving. The second way is through a process called sublimation, and that is when a solid is turning straight into a vapor, so ice is turning straight into a water vapor. On really sunny days, we can sometimes lose upwards of a foot of ice over the whole surface of the glacier just in a day.
Like evaporation?
So it's skipping that evaporation step. So it's not the ice melting into water and then evaporating, it's the ice going straight into a water vapor.
Wow.
And then over the course of the year, 60 to 70 feet from that sublimation process. And then the third way is just through surface melt, ice melting into water, creating moulins like we were just looking at, creating river systems like the one behind me. Which brings me to our interactive portion of the tour, where if you're feeling up for it, this is going to be our chance to try some glacier water.
Yes.
Now, there's no wrong way to drink water. If you just want to bend down and cup it up into your hands, that works. But if you want to do it the way us guides do it, first, if you have long hair, I do recommend maybe kind of tucking it back.
Like a dog?
Yeah.
Alright.
And then if you have loose hanging items, make sure the security don't want to dip anything into the water on accident.
Sorry about that.
Then come over to these rocks that we've placed alongside the river. You're going to use those as hand rests because like I said earlier, that ice can be kind of sharp. And you'll get down and that's called the glacial facial.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. That's really good. We got some stuff.
What's next? Are we gonna go up there?
We're not gonna go that far up. We're running out of time here. So
Really?
we have 1, maybe 2 more stops. It just depends on if the rest of our group wants to catch up to us.
Alright.
So there's a tunnel forming in between these 2 moulins. So Eli's blocking that little ice bridge. I don't want you walking on it. It's getting kind of thin. But if you stand on this side, take a look through, and then you can go around to the other side and get a look through this tunnel here.
No, you don't. You keep going and going and going and going and going.
Yeah.
Oh, shucks. Look at that, man. That's a nice cliff floaty.
So you can look at it from over there, and then it also pokes through right here as well.
Making noise.
up above it on the top, you can really see pretty far down into it.
This one?
This one that they're looking at, you want to stand where that angle right there. Goes really deep. And I got one more right here.
Cool.
Kind of opened up pretty nicely.
Oh,